I'm Dr. Byron Jackson. Today we're going to discuss a topic that I consider to be very near and dear to my heart. We're going to discuss how to lose weight and look great naturally. Now, this is a topic that, for lack of a better word, that I'm very sensitive towards and I'm empathetic towards because I was obese a short time ago. You see, I used to weigh well over 200 pounds, and once I lost the weight, it became my mission to share with every man, woman, and child who is overweight and out of shape how they too can become healthy naturally. I was so self-conscious about my body that I would never even take my t-shirt off. It didn't matter whether I was at home, whether I was going to sleep, or whether I was going to the beach or the swimming pool. I just wouldn't do it. And for some time, I actually used to think, well, you know, maybe my DNA or my genes have something to do with it. Maybe I'm just designed to be overweight and out of shape. The good news is that research has now confirmed that your DNA is nothing but potential. And it's our lifestyle choices, which more than anything else, determine how healthy we will be. For example, this is an acorn. Now, for the most part, we know that acorns make oak trees. But in itself, this acorn here is nothing more than just potential until I put it in the right environment. You know, when I put this in soil and sunlight and water and give it the proper nutrients, then this small little acorn can grow up to become a mighty oak tree. However, as long as we hold this here in my hand, this is nothing but potential. Now, the same holds true for your genes. Your genes are nothing more than potential. It's just simple potential. Now, what does that mean? That means that there are actual lifestyle choices that you can make that can turn on or turn off certain genes. This is an example of 1 pound of fat. 1 pound. So what does that mean? Well, research has confirmed that if you simply eat 100 extra calories each and every day, just 100 for a year, you gain 10 of these. May not seem like a lot. Now let's multiply that times 4 or 5 years. Now we're talking about 40 or 50 of these. That's what I had. I lost nearly 50 of these. So believe me when I tell you, eating breakfast on a more regular basis, more consistently, will and can help you lose weight and lose it effectively. I actually used to be obese. I was well over 200 pounds, and once I lost the weight, I became motivated to teach others how to lose weight and look great naturally. You see, it's my mission to help every man, woman, and child who's overweight and out of shape to lose weight like I did. And we're not talking about weight loss pills, drugs, or surgery, but today we're going to talk about exercise because it's essential to exercise in order to lose weight. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about inspiration for perspiration. So inspirational key number 1. What is the first inspirational key we have for being motivated to exercise? Well, the very first one that I want to share with you guys today is that we want to keep it short. You see, our bodies only have 60 to 90 minutes worth of energy stores in them. So if you're going to the gym and you're spending 2 to 3 hours at a time working out, you may be setting yourself up for failure. Why do I say that? Because if you work out too long, chances are you'll become really sore. If you get too sore, you won't want to go back to the gym. You have to have a workout plan. Why is this? Well, you have to have a workout plan because a workout plan is a guideline. It shows you what you're going to do. And now if you don't have a workout plan, chances are you will just wander around the gym. I have an earned doctor's degree in chiropractic and an earned master's degree in sports health science. And I can tell you firsthand that when I don't have my workout equipment and when I don't have my workout plan for that matter, I wander around and before you know it, I didn't do much of anything and I leave. We got to do something fun, spice it up a little bit. Well, how can we do something fun? Something really fun that we can do is we can join some different groups. In today's society, there are exercise groups for just about anything. They have dancing groups, bike riding groups, jogging, running, just about anything you can think of. If you join a group, then it's more of a social experience. What do I mean by that? Well, you don't really think about the workout. You find new friends, you guys keep one another accountable. So if you miss a workout, they'll call you, email you, and you'll do the same for them. Inspiration key number 6 we're going to talk about here is we're going to talk about rewarding yourself. That's right, reward yourself. You got to understand that we give ourselves incentives for everything. There are reward programs when you go to grocery stores, when you go to department stores, even when you go to work. When you meet certain quotas, your boss typically gives you a bonus. There's no difference when it comes to working out and exercising. Maybe you can reward yourself for a workout. Provide yourself with something known as a staycation. Now, what's a staycation? A staycation is basically necessarily a vacation, but something you do locally. Now in the Bible, God said forget about the things that are in the past because he's doing a new thing. How else better to do a new thing than with our health? That's the best new thing that he can do for us. So forget about the past. Maybe you were like me. Maybe you were a chubby kid growing up. Maybe you weren't the most athletic. Maybe you had a bad experience in the gym. Whatever the negative thought is, forget about it. Start over new. Start over fresh. This is an example of what 1 pound of fat looks like. I lost nearly 50 of these. Now I did it with these inspirational keys that I shared with you today. And it didn't happen overnight. Now there are going to be times where you're going to get discouraged. There are going to be times when you're going to skip a few workouts here and there. But guess what? Just do 1% better each and every day. If you do 1% better, then all of those 1% will stack up on top of each other. You are absolutely magnificent. You are intelligent. There's an intelligence inside of your body. It runs every cell, every tissue, every organ, and every organ system. And now, guys, that intelligence is what's responsible right now for having your heart pump blood, for allowing your lungs to inflate, and what's causing your stomach to actually digest the dinner that you had yesterday. Your health is a very important aspect of your life. It's something we have value for. And for every area of our life that we've had value, we've had coaching. Think about it. Growing up, we've had sports coaches. Some of us now have financial coaches, marital coaches, and even spiritual coaches such as pastors or ministers. Unfortunately, what I find is that a lot of people don't have a health coach. They don't have someone who's actually coaching them on how to not only obtain health, but maintain health throughout their entire lives. That's where I come into play. I've actually made it my duty to not only teach patients how to get well, but more importantly, I want to teach people how to stay well for a lifetime. Now, in keeping with that, we're going to talk today a little bit about a health issue that has the potential to wreak havoc on all of our lives, regardless of your fitness level. That health problem that we face on a day-to-day basis, believe it or not, is actually sitting. That's right, I said it's sitting. And in healthcare, we call sitting the new smoking. You see, we all know the type of effect smoking can have on our life. It can cause things like early premature death, chronic sickness and diseases, cancer. It actually speeds up the aging process, and it can even cause brain malfunction. But now what you didn't know is that sitting for long periods of time and inactivity actually can cause the same type of effects on your body. It's just that no one's ever told you why until today. As you know, your genes, as I told you, is only potential. And now your lifestyle choices that you make, they determine how healthy you truly are. So depending on how you eat, how you move, and how you think, actually trumps your genes. I'm sure we've all seen a slinky before. We all play with them as children, and you know these slinkies, they move very free-flowing and they're very smooth. And this is what your body should be like. It should pretty much adapt and respond readily and appropriately. So this is normal, this is healthy. However, when you sit for long periods of time, you have that stress physiology, your joints get locked up, your spine doesn't move like it's supposed to. What happens is that your body starts to move kind of like this broken slinky. And what happens is that you're going to go through life typically just managing your day-to-day health issues. And guys, that's not healthy. And that's why today we're talking about a better way. What about nature? Nature versus nurture, what is it? Guys, understand your genes are only your potential. Think of your genes as being a grand piano given to you by God, and your lifestyle choices is the music that you play on that piano. You see, your lifestyle choices, they determine what genes are turned on, what genes are turned off. The easiest way to lose weight and to maintain a healthy weight, very simply put, eat breakfast. Believe it or not, research has confirmed one of the best strategies that weight maintainers use is to eat breakfast on a regular, consistent basis. Now, when I say eat breakfast, this is not the sugar cereals, this is not the bagel or the muffin. What you want to eat are some good, high-quality foods, such as some lean meats, some fruits, some vegetables, things of that nature. So again, remember, if you want to lose weight, if you want to maintain a healthy weight, eat breakfast on a regular day, most days of the week. Now, before I leave today, I want to give you a couple gifts. I want to leave you with some strategies that you can do starting today to become as healthy as possible. Strategy number 1 and number 2 are things that you can do to add physical activity into your everyday lifestyle. The first thing I want you to do from this point forward, whether you're at the grocery store or you're going to work, park as far away from the door as possible. The reason you want to do that is because it'll add physical activity into your everyday life. Number 2, instead of hopping on that elevator, take the stairs, guys. It'll do more for your health than you ever dreamed possible. The last gift that I want to give you guys is access. This is free access to a wonderful program called bonfirehealth.com. Now, the Bonfire Health program is actually a program that was designed by some of the top doctors in the world, and they operate some of the largest wellness clinics. Now, on this website, they're going to show you not only how to obtain health, but how to maintain health and optimum function throughout your entire lives. I use it, my family use it, and I would encourage you to use it. And as I said, guys, this is a free resource that I want to pass on to you. Again, I'm Dr. Byron Jackson. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. And remember, in order to be truly healthy, you have to do what healthy people do.